Guys, so we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna do a what's for dinner video. Um, I've seen a few other people do these, so I said this should be easy enough, right? Yeah. Um, Let me just say the editing portion of this wasn't hard because I didn't speak in any of the clips. The voiceover has been a pain in the butt because for some reason the certain times of the day the internet likes to malfunction and it makes it hard for me to keep up with the video, and so the voice go doesn't line up with the video. Anyway, that's my problem, not yours. So anyway, for dinner on Monday we are having chicken surprise. And if you would like to see the recipe for that, I do have it in my recipes folder, but I will also link it down below in the description box. Um, Honestly, I've I've probably made this more since moving down down here to Port Charlotte than I've ever made in my whole life. It's simple, it's easy, and well, I think it's delicious. Um, I don't know how my husband feels about it. He hasn't really complained at all, so I mean, usually he will tell me if he doesn't like something I cook or if he's tired of something. Um, so yeah, chicken surprise. One of the simplest meals you can make for your family. Um, I'm like watching this back and I'm sitting here thinking, why didn't you use your immersion blender? Because I have a food processor attachment. Plus, I think the actual immersion blending attachment would have worked for this. But instead, I just decided to dirty the KitchenAid for shredding chicken, which, by the way, a hand mixer works good too. If you want to shred chicken, the hand I think it would have been better if I would have used the immersion blender, to be honest with you, um, because for some reason there was one piece of chicken that I kept having to move under the blender or under the whisk thing, and it was not wanting to he's about to bark. He never looks out this window. I moved things. I'll show you my office one day, but the neighbors sit outside and watch TV. They have a TV on their sunroom or in their sunroom, and so they sit outside and watch TV or in the sunroom, um, or screen room because it's technically screened, not walled. But yeah, um, and he just sits. He's sitting there growling at them. They sit out there every day. They're out there when he goes to the bathroom. He doesn't bother growling at them. So I don't know what his deal is, but hopefully he won't bark. Oh, no, I know what he's not barking at the neighbors. They have someone working in their yard. Okay. Anyway, that's not important. We're still making the chicken surprise. What speed is this on? It's sped up. Wow. Okay. But yeah, the oh gosh, I had something in my mind to say and I forgot. But anyway, yeah, we're coming to an end. We're almost to Tuesday, but so this is what it will look like once you bake it. It's so yummy. I definitely recommend you try it at least once. Again, in my video, I go over everything. Vegetables are an option, like whatever you want to put in it. So for Tuesday, we're making a roast. I don't know what happened to the clips, like the ending clips. I must have not recorded them, or I accidentally deleted them. So I don't know. Ugh, the stupid thing is starting to like stop on its own again. This sucks. I think I'm just gonna have to watch it and then anyway. Um, I'm just gonna, if it doesn't line up, it doesn't line up. So I make my pot roast pretty basic. I use Lipton onion soup mix. Um, and I think I do that because that's what my mom always did. And so for me, it tastes like my youth. Um, but I also add extra garlic powder to it. And sometimes I put extra onion powder. I don't think I put extra onion powder on this day. Um, but another thing I did is we're using beef roast instead of pork roast because I found it on sale. And what I did was I coated the beef roast in a garlic herb seasoning and let it marinate in that kind of dry rub overnight. And you'll see, I'll put it up. I'll put it in here in a minute, but um, that was so good. I've never done that before. I've never like seasoned it and let it set overnight first. And let me tell you how flavorful that beef roast was. And I think next time I cook a roast, whether it's beef or pork, I'm going to do that. I'm going to marinate the meat in the like a dry rub overnight. I don't know if that's still considered marinating, but it was so delicious. Like, usually the meat doesn't have that good of a flavor from the roast, or like when I make roast, because I don't know, why, but this time, oh my god, it was so good. I definitely recommend marinating your meat overnight. Um, all right, so like I said, basic roast: carrots, celery, potatoes, and onion. That's all I've used vegetable wise. I know some people that will put like mushrooms in it, some people will put broccoli in it, some people will put all sorts of other things, but I do just a basic roast. Um, so, I mean, to each their own, I say, but I say you do what you like. I do want to try, I think it's called Mississippi roast, where they put like the pepperoncinos and stuff in it. I do want to try that. I have tried like seasoning my roast in other ways before, but I always come back to the Lipton soup. I think it tastes the best as far as traditional pot roast goes. I know I tried one of those packets at the store one time, and it basically made it more beef stew flavored because it made it gravy, like a thicker gravy than I personally would like for roast. Um, Sorry, too much talking and drinking coffee. But I don't know. Let me know, what do you put in your roast? I'm always wanting to try different things. Sometimes I do get tired of eating the same stuff, believe it or not. Um, and I think my husband's quite aware of that because I've been making new things more often. I am actually want to learn to make my own homemade spaghetti sauce. And so once I go through the spaghetti sauce I currently have, I'm going to make homemade spaghetti sauce and see how that goes. Because eventually I will get a canner. I'm going to get, I mean, I really would like the electric pressure canner, but that's almost $400. Where I can get a stovetop pressure canner for like 150. So, um, eventually I will get, what the heck? Hold on. What the heck? Okay, I don't know what happened there, but that was weird. There was like a huge gap. Anyway, Wednesday. Wednesday, we just had a freezer meal, and this is what it was, the Mexican beef and rice. I kind of just repeated the clip so I can talk to you about it, but this was one I made a while ago. I don't think I recorded it, and I'm going to try making it again, but I'm going to change things up. So, all right, so here is Wednesday, Thursday. So Thursday, I just made pork chops and potatoes. Originally, I was gonna make pork chops, baked beans, and potatoes, but I had to get these potatoes used up because they were on the outs. I mean, they were getting close to where I was gonna have to like take a loss on them. So, um, yeah, we ended up just having potatoes. I did make them two ways, as you'll see here soon. I'm gonna make some of them with a roasted or garlic and herb, something like that, seasoning, and the other one is the wood fire. Both the seasonings are from Kinder. Um, the I just lost my train of thought. The garlic one was no salt added to the seasoning, so I did put salt on both of them, and then the garlic ones we ended up needing to put salt on them after they were cooked as well. So if you accidentally buy the no salt stuff like I did, because I bought it, where did I buy that at? I think I got that one at Sam's Club too, but I didn't realize it was no salt. Anyway, just salt your food if you can have salt. Obviously, I know they make no salt for a reason, because some people just can't have salt in their diet. Um, and surprisingly, my husband and I like switched places, because he used to never add salt to stuff, and I would always add extra salt to everything. But now that I like, well, yeah, well, because even at restaurants, I'll still add salt. But like for my cooking, I cook everything to how I like it. And so I figured he would be like, oh, it's too much salt. Oh, here, let me stop for a minute. Right here, you see me jarring up some potatoes. Well, I was originally going to jar these up and freeze them to save for later. And then I went and read about it, and it said that you shouldn't freeze frozen potatoes because it can have some sort of bacteria. So here I am getting another cookie sheet out and saying, oh, we're just going to cook them all. And yeah. But anyway, what was I saying? Um, oh, so I cook all my food to how I would like it, like how I would normally eat it. And I figured my husband would say that it was too salty or something like that. But no, he adds salt to almost everything I cook now. And uh, I just lost my train of thought because I got a message on my watch and it distracted me. I really need to like keep electronics away from me when I'm doing these. Um, right, so he's been adding salt to everything lately, and he used to never add salt to anything. Um, and I'm the opposite. I think everything tastes fine. Again, probably because I cook it to my liking. There, like, that was no salt stuff, so I probably should have added extra salt. Oh my god, the worst thing in the world. And I'm sorry if you guys have like a salt intolerance and can't have salt, but the worst thing, I accidentally bought canned green beans with no salt, and those things are so disgusting. Even when you add salt when you're cooking them, they were not good. Oh my god. I I hope I never make that accidental mistake again. I can't even remember what kind of pork chops these were. I marinated them in something. I want to say like it was supposed to be like a barbecue style. There goes the. Yeah, that's what it looked like at the end. Yeah, they were good, but anyway. Um, what day are we on? We're on Friday. I'm making a sheet pan style meal that needed two sheets. One, we're having frozen carrots, frozen green beans. My husband loved these green beans this way. I roasted them in the oven, of course, because I just said we're having a sheet pan meal. Duh. But I have never been a fan of frozen green beans, but this is the first time I actually cooked them in the oven this way as well. And they were a lot better than if you have to boil them on the stove. You're probably wondering, if you don't like frozen green beans, why did you get them? Because for the longest time, I swear, there must have been like a shortage of canned goods because I could not find green beans or corn, like regular corn, anywhere for like 3 weeks. So I started buying the frozen stuff. Now, since then, I've gotten, the cans. But I don't know if I'm going to buy the cans in the future because the can prices are going up. You used to be able to get canned vegetables for under 50 cents a can, and then it went up to like 54 or something like that. And I'm pretty sure the last time I bought them, they were around 60 cents a can. I know that sounds stupid that, I'm complaining about 60 cents. Well, especially when the frozen vegetables are like $1, but you get a lot more in the frozen bag than you do a can as well. So, but anyway, now when I say I couldn't find these vegetables in cans, I need to specify I could not find them under $1. And I refuse to pay more than $1 for a canned vegetable. So again, if you're one of those people that have to have the Del Monte or have to have the Green Giant, I'm sorry, and that I'm glad you have money to waste because they are the exact same thing. In fact, I forget what brand. One of the brands, I can't remember if it's Del Monte or Green Giant, but one of them actually cans the Walmart brand canned vegetables. So they're the same exactly the same thing, just different labels. So, I mean, again, you do you. I personally don't like shopping at Walmart, first of all. And unfortunately, in this area, my options are pretty limited. I have Walmart, I have Winn-Dixie, I have Publix, and I have Aldi's. Aldi's doesn't always have everything I need, so I try not to make 30 shopping trips a week. So it's just easier for me to go to the Walmart market. The Walmart market's actually not so bad. It just is still Walmart. But I heard that they're going to be getting rid of Walmart markets, like Walmart's discontinuing them. So that's a little disheartening because I won't shop at Walmart anymore. I really won't. I don't like going to the big Walmart, so I guess I'm going to be spending more money on groceries by going to Publix, Winn-Dixie, and Aldi. Well, Aldi's is cheap, but Publix and Winn-Dixie are not. So when I have to go buy stuff that Aldi's does not carry, I will be spending more money, and that's fine because I'm not going to the big Walmart to go grocery shopping. I don't even like going there if I have to get shampoo or stuff. I'm actually contemplating giving up Walmart altogether and only shopping at like Target for those things, and then going to Publix, Winn-Dixie, and Dixie, and Aldi's. Just because, like, The Walmart has changed so much. The employees have gotten ruder. Sorry if you're a Walmart employee. I I'm just stating how they are in my area. And there's never a cashier. I don't work for Walmart, so I don't like using self checkout, which is another reason that I don't go to the big Walmart, because there's never a cashier at the big Walmart. But yeah, this I just hate Walmart. That's all there is to it. So, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.